All right, so the latest trend, of course, is NFTs, and you can make them back here. Once you got MetaMask and Ethereum, which you people did the first day, you can make an NFT. So you create an image of any sort, and then you can make an NFT on Pinata Cloud. And Pinata Cloud has the ability to make a NFT on a free test net, so you don't have to pay any money to make it, and of course you don't earn any money from it, but it's exactly the same procedure if you want to use real Ethereum and place real non-fungible tokens for sale. The only thing about non-fungible tokens, which is kind of true of everything in the blockchain space, is that they don't really make any sense. You make an image, and somebody pays for the privilege of being recorded as the owner of that image on a blockchain, but they do not actually have any rights to the image. They don't have copyright, they don't get royalties when other people use the image, they can't prevent someone from copying the image and reusing it. It is a very strange thing that people pay for that. It's really just sort of a souvenir. It doesn't actually make sense as a financial transaction. But it is fashionable right now, and a lot of artists are making money for the time being. So you can just go here and upload an image, and then you will get an identifier of your image, which is a lot like a cryptocurrency address, because it is going on a blockchain. And then you have to create a token URI, a file, which is going to describe your image, and you have to put it somewhere where it can be found on the web. This is another thing about non-fungible tokens that really doesn't make any sense. The artwork is not stored on the blockchain. It doesn't even store a hash value of the artwork on the blockchain uniquely identified. All it stores on the blockchain is a URL pointing to the artwork. So you could put an NFT up for sale, and then if that server went down, there would be nothing there. And you could even change the contents of what's on that server to something else, and the person who bought it would no longer really be connected to the thing they supposedly bought at all. That's why a lot of the purists are very upset about the structure of these things called NFTs that people are paying millions of dollars for. In some sense, they are not really getting anything at all for that money, but a lot of people are paying money on it anyway. So you have this file, and then you can put it anywhere where it can be seen on the internet, and Cloudflare offers this thing called the Interplanetary File System, which is a peer-to-peer network to a substitute for the old-fashioned internet. You know, the current internet, you have to have a server, and you pay for the server, like Google has servers, and when you go to Google's website, you're going to their company servers. But if you didn't want to pay for servers or be dependent on servers that might go down, you could have a peer-to-peer exchange like BitTorrent, and that's what the Interplanetary File System is. A bunch of people run servers, and they store these things temporarily on different clients, just like BitTorrent files, so they remain available on the internet, but they are not located at any one server where they can be taken down. And there are gateways into the Interplanetary File System, and one of them is Cloudflare. So you can upload this file, and then you need to get some RinkB Ether. You have to be on the RinkB testnet to do this. And then you get a special token called Link on the RinkB network. And then you can launch your NFT. So your MetaMask will have 2 tokens now. You will have some links and some normal, your balance will be 10 links. Yeah, NFT, okay, and here's someone saying NFTs do make some kind of sense. As we progress, we will understand. Yes, I've heard this. People say it's like the Mona Lisa and the original. That's possible. There may come a time when this makes sense, or it may just sort of fizzle out. Yes, a lot of people say they will make some kind of sense. They will have one thing about them, actually, which is very good, is you can have an NFT, which is like a multi-level marketing scheme. You can sell an NFT to someone, and you can include in the smart contract that if it gets resold, you will get 10% of all the additional money. So that if the value goes up and it gets sold and sold and sold, the original artist will continue to get royalties as it's traded back and forth. So some parts of it make sense. Yeah, that's very good. Anyway, so you can put this thing up here, and you have to use some company called Infura to do it. You can create a project, and then you run some software and you deploy your NFT contract on this chain. And the end result is now you can make a collectible. First you can make a collectible from their default image just to see how it works, and then you can make an NFT from your own image, and it sits on this OpenSea server waiting for people to bid on it. Of course, this is all done in my project on a test net using free currency, so you don't make any money, but you could do it with real currency too. So you might want to go through that. That lets you make an NFT and see how it works. Yeah. All right.